on video.
We come now to the words Rachel and Ross want to hear most today, the words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. A marriage is voluntary and a full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others and is entered in with a desire and hope that it will last for life.
Ross, thank you for bringing the best out of me and for making me the best version of myself. Thank you for bringing your beautiful children into my life and letting me be part of the tripod. You're the type of guy that raises the bar and the one that makes me jump to get there. You make me feel safe, you challenge me, you have this innate ability to make me feel like the most beautiful and luckiest woman in the room.
I promise that I'll never be too tired to spend an hour singing karaoke in front of our TV when it's just you and me. I'll love your family like my own because they're my family too. I'll love your friends the way you love them, despite the damage it causes my liver. Most important, I will always put you and our children first. You make it easy because I know that you're always taking care of me. You make me feel like the luckiest person ever, and I promise I'll try really hard to make you feel that way too.
I asked them two questions. What are the three things that how would you describe in 3 words the other one? And then if reincarnation exists, what would they come back as? So Ross, Rachel loves how well you blend in with the family. The 3 words that she used was hilarious, honest, and selfless. You'd come back as a golden retriever, okay? A very loyal, lovable, fun dog, a larger dog, so I guess she said this before you dropped the 40 wedding pounds. So now Rach, Ross loves how close you guys are and have become his best friend. His 3 words were beautiful, funny, and strong. And I couldn't agree more. Now, when we got to the reincarnation part, he gave me 2 answers, but the first that came out was, you know, Todd, I think she'd come back as a television. I'm like, wait, a what? A television. Yeah, and only with 1 channel, and it's tuned to the Bravo channel. She'll come back as a dolphin because she loves being around the ocean, around the water, and she's got a great group of friends that are very, very close that kind of travel around in a pod as dolphins do. That's how they describe each other, which I thought was beautiful.
Hello everybody, my name's Vadim. I've been friends with Ross for 13 years now. We met at our previous job at Major League Baseball, where I along with some colleagues, were asked to interview Ross for a software developer position. After a round of interviews, we all got together to compare notes about Ross, and we all agreed on 2 things. Ross was one of the smartest guys we've ever interviewed, and Ross was one of the cockiest guys we've ever interviewed. Probably the cockiest. It was a tough decision to make, and initially we were going to pass on Ross. But then one of our friends and colleagues, Christian, correctly pointed out that if Ross is half as good as he's cocky, he'll make for a fantastic developer, and the rest is history.
From the moment I shoved a bottle in her mouth, pretending like she was one of my dolls, I was her protector, her older sister, and her best friend, whether she liked it or not. She is the go-getter, the getter-done. She's the independent sister. So when she told me she met this fella named Ross, I needed to make sure that he lived up and could keep up and handle my amazing sister.
Rachel was never the type of daughter that would bring her boyfriends around or tell who she's dating and different things like that. And all of a sudden, she was quiet one night and said, I've met this guy, Ross. This guy right here. And I could tell by the way she spoke about him, in a calmness and a sincerity, that there was something here. And as we met Ross and came out and visited a couple times, and I could see the way he treated my daughter, and Kelly and I could see the way she treated our daughter, we knew that this was the one that Rachel wanted to be with. And as time went on, we met Sophia and Charlotte, and I could see the way he treated his daughters. And it was like, wow, this is a good man.
I think I'm gonna have the best stepmom in the world. I love my daddy.
And I fell in love with Ross as well.
I do know there are going to be tough times when we question us and when we feel defeated, but I do promise you now, I am yours always. I choose you always. I choose us always.
You probably didn't know this, but back in high school, I had a major crush on you.
I knew.
You did? Oh. I always figured you just thought I was Monica's geeky older brother.
I did.
Oh. But do you think it would be okay if I asked you out sometime, maybe?